Let's solve the square root of 4x plus 5. That is equal to x minus 4. Okay, so what we're going to do, first of all, the radical is by itself on one side. That's what we want. Then we want to eliminate the square root symbol. So to do so, we're going to raise both sides of the equation by the power of 2. Square both sides. So on the left-hand side, the square root and the exponent of 2 cancels out. We have 4x plus 5 equals 2. On the right-hand side, we have x minus 4 squared. So we're going to take that x minus 4 squared and FOIL. Exponent of 2 is telling us to write x minus 4 twice. So we have x squared minus 4x plus 16. And that would give us x squared minus 8x plus 16. Next, we're going to set the equation equal to 0. So I want to bring my terms by itself on one side. So I'm going to subtract 4x to both sides and 5 to both sides. And we have 0 is equal to x squared minus 12x plus 11. And then we have a quadratic equation. We can FOIL. We can complete the square. We could even use the quadratic formula. So before I use the completing the square or quadratic formula, I look to see if this could be factored. And it can. So we're going to factor x squared minus 12x plus 11. What are factors of 11? That when you add those factors, those two numbers, it would give us negative 12. So we have x and x for the first term, 2 negatives, and then 1 and 11. Next, using the zero product principle, we're going to set each of those factors equal to 0 and solve. X minus 1 equals to 0, therefore x is equal to 1. And then we have x minus 11 equals to 0, therefore x is equal to positive 11. Next, we want to check our solutions to see if both are the solution or if one or the other or maybe none. So let's start with, go back to the original question. Let's start when x is equal to 1. Okay, so we have the square root of 4 times 1 plus 5 equals to 1 minus 4. We have the square root of 4 times 1 is 4 plus 5. Let's do the left-hand side of this. The square root of 4 plus 5 is 9. And the square root of 9 is 3. So then on the right-hand side, we have 1 minus 4. That's negative 3. So as we look at this, 3 does not equal to negative 3. So at this point, 1 is not a solution. 11. Substitute 11 in for x. We have the square root of 4 times 11 plus 5 equals to 11 minus 4. We have the square root of 44 plus 5. On the right-hand side, this is going to give us the square root of 49. And the square root of 49 is 11. And then 11 minus 4 gives us what? That's 7. So that does check out. So our answer to this question is 11.